So I'm gonna skip down to this blah 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 blah. So the overall proposal, the vision, is to experience comfort, confidence. Uh, what was the other one? It's like the three C's: confidence, comfort, and clarity. Yeah. To experience confidence, to experience comfort, and to experience clarity is to live pleasantly and to experience, huh? And experience is like a plant. It starts as a small seed, but with proper nourishment and care, it will grow. The roots will grow deeper, more stable, more secure. The stem and branches and leaves will grow taller and wider and richer. There may be seasons where the plant bears fruit. There may be seasons it sheds its leaves and seasons where it lies dormant. But the plant is still always alive, still growing. So I don't I don't necessarily agree with that. I understand the illustration that I was attempting, but I really think of experience as uh, either expanding or contracting. And that's kind of, I guess, a new way that I understand experience, that our subjective experience is either expanding or it's contracting. And there are different things that we can do in life to further expand our experience. And it's expanding our awareness, expanding our um, not ability, capacity. It's expanding our capacity to truly experience the moment. And as we expand that capacity, each moment expands because our experience and awareness of that moment is expanding, and it's relative. Our ability to experience a moment and that moment's significance are interconnected, they're related. And so the more that we expand our capacity to experience the world around us, our moments, then moments themselves are expansive. And then, of course, we can do things that contract that ability or that capacity to experience our present moment. And we contract the present moments. And so, before you know it, you look up from your phone and you're like, what the fuck? It's like 3 hours have passed. How did that happen? Well, it's because you've just spent a lot of time contracting your capacity to experience the present moment. Um, the doom scrolling, which I literally just got done doing like 2 hours of doom scrolling. But that's how I kind of understand experience now. And so the journey. Okay, next section here. Now, some might say that they cannot or will not invest in such a journey to expand your capacity for experience of the present moment, I would say, or even so the connection that I'm making is to nurture your confidence, comfort, and clarity is to expand your capacity to experience the present moment. Those go hand in hand. And so as you feed into those three things, and again, I think because of my neurodivergence, it makes more sense to systematize things and to approach things in categories and to say, okay, if I want to increase my capacity to experience the present moment, I need steps. I need a guide. I need ways to focus my attention and my energy on the things that I'm doing to understand how I am using my energy, how I am feeding my energy. And the way that made sense to me was to break it down into these three categories of confidence, comfort, and clarity. And it's not uh, physical comfort like luxuries, it's comfort in your own skin. It's comfort in being exactly who you are in all rooms of your life. So if you think about the different rooms of your life as like where you work, where you live, where you play, home, office, yoga studio, whatever, if you can be the same person across all of those contexts, I would say that's comfort. That's comfort in you. That's comfort in your surroundings, regardless of the surroundings themselves. Um, that's comfort in your own skin. Confidence, I think, in terms of posture, that when you are confident, you are stable. You are stable in the way you present yourself. You are stable in the way you navigate life. There's a stability to your emotional and mental management. There's a stability to how you pursue your daily goals, your life goals. Um, yeah, I think just posturally, stability, that's kind of what I think of when I think of confidence. And then clarity is the ability to see through the ambiguity of life, to see through the fog, to understand that weather oscillates, weather comes and goes. It can rain, it can shine, it can snow. Um, all these things come and go. And clarity is to say, regardless of present circumstances, I know where my path is taking me and where I want to go. And so clarity has a lot to do with purpose, has a lot to do with community, understanding your role, understanding your part to play, understanding you as a part of a bigger whole. And that to me is clarity. And so those three C's really do carry into very tangible, I don't know if prescriptive is the right word, but pragmatic. It's very practical in how you can look at your daily management, how you're spending your time, how you are investing yourself, and understand, are these things increasing or decreasing my experience of confidence, comfort, and clarity? Um, and if the answer is yes, then those things are naturally expanding your capacity to experience the present moment. And if the answer is no, then in some way you are either participating in things or omitting things. No, you're either participating in things that contract your capacity to experience the present moment, or you're omitting things that expand it. And so I guess it's like neutral homeostasis. I don't know. So that's how I kind of understand the journey. The journey is to take a look at the way that I am living my life, my a priori conclusion, the statement, the claim that I am making without any other evidence to support the claim is that life lived with an expanding experience of the present moment is better than a life lived otherwise. So to expand my capacity to experience the present moment is better than to contract that capacity or ignore that capacity, to ignore the present moment, any of that. So there's plenty of philosophical and psychological uh, support for that claim, but that's not really what I'm going into here. I'm starting with that claim. That claim is the launching point. And that's where the journey begins. How do I intentionally and practically expand my capacity to experience the present moment? How do I nurture my confidence, my comfort, and my clarity? I went completely off script here. I didn't read any of this, but I like what I just said better than what I wrote. So there we go. Welcome to this random hodgepodge of a podcast by Stephen the Pooh. Scooby Dooby 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 Doo Doo Doo.